All right, you guys, welcome everybody. Welcome to our We Complete You series with our complete treats. We're so excited to be sharing with you guys today. So thank you for joining us. Happy Sunday. I guess we're gonna be doing food prep with you guys today. So we're just to give you an idea of what we're gonna be doing today. So we're just gonna share our really brief story so you kind of understand how we met each other and why we're all here. And we're just going to play a really short video about the complete so you know what we're cooking with and you know the ingredients. And then we're going to start cooking and show you how to make all this great stuff. So if you're watching live or if you're watching a replay, comment below, let us know you're here. Let us know where you're watching from and let us know what your favorite fruit or veggie is, because that's really what we're going to be cooking with today. My name is Jessie, you guys. So I'm a nutrition coach. I'm an OCR athlete, but it wasn't always like that for me. In my 20s, I had no energy. I had painful and severe acne. I was embarrassed to leave the house. I felt like I couldn't take a picture without makeup on because I, was just so embarrassed. And I couldn't believe that this was going to be my life because I was only 22 years old at the time. So when someone shared with me some info about a plant-based diet, I decided, it couldn't hurt to try it. So I did. I tried to incorporate a lot of those things. And you guys, I saw so many improvements in my health. My energy was better. My skin cleared up. I was able to reverse my PCOS. Which means, I was no longer, bedridden with periods, no longer losing hair, and I didn't feel embarrassed anymore. I rarely wear makeup anymore. I feel attractive again. So, needless to say, I was a true believer when it came to the power of plants. So I know that not everyone, is willing to make these kinds of changes, so when I learned about this really simple way to get an incredible amount of nutrition into my body every single day, not only was it something that I wanted for myself, but I knew so many people who could benefit from it as well. People who want better health, who want to have hope for their future, and who are just sick and tired of living the way they've been living, but just don't know where to start, right? So this is just a really, really easy place to start in jumpstarting your health. And you guys, since I have added this to my health, it's come even further. I have so much more energy than I ever did before. I get sick way less often, and I get to work from home, and that's one of my favorite parts is I get to inspire, people's lives. Just like tonight, on this call, I get to inspire healthy living in this amazing community and do it with these amazing women like Nikki and Amanda and Shannon, Cassie, and everybody on the call. So everybody watching, I'm really thankful to be a part of this community, you guys. So that being said, I'm going to pass it over to Amanda and let her share her story with you. You there, Amanda?
Yep, I'm here. Let's try to flip it over. Hi, my name's Amanda, and I just wanted to share with you my recipe, and also how I was became addicted to my complete. One, I absolutely love drinking the shakes for breakfast. I incorporate it into my diet every day, one way or another. We drink the shakes a lot for breakfast. It comes in vanilla and chocolate. Me and my husband both either have a shake for breakfast, and then sometimes we like to have desserts for dinner. So we have learned that you can actually make these completes in different dessert forms. So that is what we are going to share with you today. It is plant-based, so we've incorporated that into our life with our Juice Plus healthy living. And I just wanted to share that with you. And I'm going to let Nikki tell your story before we start our recipes.
Yay. Hey guys. My story with Juice Plus is actually one of my favorites because it's helped me out so much. I am an Ironman athlete and I'm constantly training for other events like running, you name it, I try to do it. So I'm active all the time. About 4 years ago, I decided to follow a plant-based diet. I quit cold turkey because my doctor said that it would help me through an injury that I had, but I didn't really do my research. I just quit just like that. I thought I'm going to heal really quick. I noticed a huge lack of energy about 2 years after I went vegan. And I actually DNF'd one of my races. I was under fueling and overperforming. And after that race, I met somebody who was also actually taking Juice Plus, but I didn't really listen. I was like, Then I reached out to Jessie because I was watching her amazing posts, just like what I post, the same kind of recipes. I kept seeing all of this amazing stuff. And I was like, Jessie, like what stuff? Please tell me. She introduced me to Juice Plus Complete, and I was obsessed. First I was just using the shakes, and then I kept seeing more recipes pop up, more recipes, and it literally has changed my life. Everything I eat almost has Complete in it. I'm active. I'm super active. I'm constantly working out. I usually train 3 to 4 hours per day. So not only am I eating breakfast now, but I'm eating a post-workout snack. I'm eating lunch, Juice Plus, post-workout afternoon. Like it completely has saved it. Honestly, I really do feel like it saved my life because I'm not a big eater. And now that I am getting these nutrients in my body just through this mix and through the shakes and through the amazing stuff that I've learned, I feel amazing. I was way underweight. I weighed, I think 115 before I started this journey, and it's really helped me just manage a healthy weight. I'm a healthy weight now. I'm not focused on skinny. I'm like super focused on health, and I just feel amazing. So that's my story.
I love it. Thanks for sharing, Nikki, and thank you, Amanda. So give me 1 second here, you guys. I'm just going to play a really short video for you so you can learn just a little bit more about the Complete, and you know what we're using today. So
hello there. My name is Dr. Jan Roberto. I'm a family physician in Springfield, Ohio, and I've been practicing for over 25 years. I love Juice Plus. I've been eating it for 10 years. I heard about it from another physician. It made sense to me because I did not eat enough fruits and vegetables. Juice Plus is smart and easy, and it's a great solution. And I have peace of mind because the research shows that it works. So, we do need a variety of fruits and vegetables, and this is just the next best thing, evidence-based and clinically proven to fill in the gap. Another way to be nutritionally fit is to have good macronutrition of those protein, carbohydrates, and fat that give your body calories or food for fuel. Juice Plus also has a whole food beverage that is plant-based and protein-rich. Juice Plus Complete. It is gluten-free, low-fat, no cholesterol, artificial flavorings, coloring, or preservatives, no wheat, dairy, or eggs, no caffeine, herbs, and it is kosher certified. 130 calories, a half a gram of fat, 8 grams of fiber. 6 of those are soluble fiber, 2 insoluble, and 13 grams of protein. Sometimes people that are used to whey protein will look at that protein and wonder why it's only 13 and they're used to maybe 20. Well, that is because whey protein is highly processed and it comes from milk. And so it is not as clean as the protein in this product. Here's Raymond. He is a soybean farmer who's responsible for our amazing soy protein. He is dedicated to rotating crops, non-GMO. It's a water wash process that retains so much more nutrition. And the plant-based soy isoflavones help the cardiovascular system, inflammation, the immune system, helps with cholesterol. And so know that this is just a wonderful way to stay healthy. And since 2009, there have been several studies that show that there is extreme safety with eating soy, including JAMA, who said those with breast cancer had a decreased risk of death and reoccurrence, and a new piece from Nutrition Review that soy can possibly slow down cancer progression. We know that there is a lot of research done on the Japanese, and they have a diet of 30 to 35 grams per day of soy, and our soy is 11 grams. And so what a wonderful way to be secure, knowing that this is safe and healthy way to get your protein. Now let's look at the sweetener blend. 2 kinds of sweeteners that are actually healthy: organic cane sugar and stevia. Again, a high nutrition content, and it's not been sprayed or bleached. Also the fiber blend. When we think of fiber, there's the insoluble fiber that helps with colon health. So 2 grams are insoluble. The other 6 grams are the type of fiber that gets absorbed and helps stabilize blood sugar, slows the breakdown and release of sugar into the blood. And those are the sources there, the gum fiber, the fructooligosaccharides, which is a prebiotic that helps aid in the population of good bacteria in the colon, a natural plant cellulose, rice bran, soy fiber, pectin, apple fiber. So that's just so great to have that kind of healthy fiber in the complete. And then 4 sources of powder blend: pumpkin powder, which is high in beta carotene; pomegranate, which is great for heart health; spirulina, which is a super green from the blue-green algae grown in the Kona regions of Hawaii. It's actually from the oldest continuously cultivated and harvested spirulina in the world. And yucca, which is a root vegetable, helps with inflammation. And finally, 6 sources of ancient blend grains: the sprouts, which include broccoli, alfalfa, and radish. These are micronutrients, concentrated phytonutrients that help protect against disease and protect your DNA. And the ancient grains, amaranth, which is a balanced protein, carb, and fat, which is a great energy food. Organic quinoa, which is rich in amino acids and is a relative of the leafy spinach and Swiss chard. And organic millet, which is great for heart health. MD Anderson published a study in GYN Oncology using the fruit and vegetable blends micronutrition as well as the Juice Plus Complete. And they took ovarian cancer survivors that already had been studied using 10 servings of fruits and vegetables. Took them a lot of motivation to do this on a daily basis. They then took another group that was eating just 5 servings a day and added Juice Plus Complete and the Juice Plus micronutrients of the fruit and vegetable blends. And what they found was indeed that the 5 a day with the Juice Plus products were equivalent to the 10 a day servings of fruits and vegetables. This to me explains clearly how Juice Plus bridges the gap. We have the micronutrition of the fruit, vegetable, and berry blends that helps build, repair, and protect on a cellular level. And the macronutrition of the Juice Plus Complete beverage, giving you that balanced protein, carbohydrate, and fat, which gives your body some calories and food for fuel. Well, I am so excited to have been able to share this information with you, how you can bridge the gap between what you do eat and what is better for you to eat. Thank you and have a great day.
Oh my gosh, isn't she awesome? I love Dr. Jan Roberto. All right, so we'll just get right into cooking. Who's up?
I can go.
Awesome. Go for it, Amanda. What are we cooking?
We are making raw cookie dough. Does that not sound delicious?
It sounds amazing. All right.
Healthy raw cookie dough at that. All right. So what I like to tell you to have with you is your ingredient card. You need your coconut oil. You need your almond milk, unsweetened almond milk. Dark chocolate morsels. And the magic ingredient, vanilla complete. All right. So I've already melted my coconut oil. You need about 1.5 tablespoons. You need.
And you're melting that first, right, Amanda?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you put that in the microwave, 1.5 tablespoons. And then you take your almond milk. It says a splash, but I do about 1.5.
And I guess I'll talk about the health benefits of these things while you're doing that. So guys, coconut oil. Oh my goodness, you can probably imagine the health benefits of coconut oil. I know Nikki and I use it for everything, including like lotion. We put it all over our bodies, but apparently it's really great for Alzheimer's. It's great for treating urinary tract infections, immune system support, memory, brain function, gallbladder, and pancreas disease, weight loss. It's great for cancer for prevention and treatment. It boosts your digestive system, prevents candida, and it prevents heart disease and high blood pressure. So lots of really great things about coconut oil. That's cool.
And I melted it for like 30 to 40 seconds in the microwave.
I will tell you guys really quick. So my husband and he is allergic to nuts. So I'm just for him because he wants to try this. I'm using coconut milk. So you can also use that as well if you have like allergies.
That's also good. And I always buy the vanilla almond milk. Gives it just a little bit more flavor than just the unsweetened. You can buy unsweetened vanilla almond milk.
And then, Amanda, do you want me to talk about the benefits of almond milk? I looked them all up.
Yeah.
So almond milk boosts your immune system as well, helps repair damaged skin, beneficial for improving your vision, helps to reduce and maintain optimal blood pressure, helps to prevent cancer, helps to reduce osteoporosis. That's cool. Helps strengthen your muscles and skin, aids in maintaining good health and kidney function. Pretty cool.
Then I'm going to add the vanilla complete, the 1 scoop if you have the bag, or you can just put the single serving package. Dump that right in there.
And I don't have to cover those health benefits, right? Because we already saw that video. That was awesome.
Yep. And you just stir that up and you make it to the consistency of cookie dough. You can add a little bit more milk or the oil if you like. If you don't like the consistency of this, I made it ahead of time, so I know this is the perfect consistency for us. If you like it a little wetter or a little drier, you can adjust your milk. And then we're gonna add I buy these allergen free, they're just Nestle Toll House dark chocolate. And these are peanut free, nut free, good for your husband, Nikki, egg free, milk free, soy free, dairy free. They're gluten free. These are very good dark chocolates. And then it says about a tablespoon, but we're just going to kind of shake them in there.
Hey, Amanda, can you show me what your consistency looks like so I can see if I'm doing it right?
Absolutely.
My husband stole the whole bowl. I lost my bowl. He stole it and it's gone.
So
he loves it.
My consistency.
Okay, I did it wrong. Maybe I should put a little more complete in to thicken it up. I put a little too much milk, I think.
Did you put a teaspoon or a tablespoon and a half? That's about what I put in. And here's my consistency.
Okay, I'm gonna put more complete and maybe it'll thicken it up. I'll just make it a double dose.
And it's just like if you was to scoop out
I wasn't paying attention. Oh, and so the health benefits of dark chocolate, you guys, oh man. So they are rich in nutrients, you guys. It reduces cholesterol. It's great for diabetics, promotes weight loss. It's great for your heart, lowers blood pressure, prevents cancer. It's high in antioxidants. We have a trend here. I've read these a couple times, but I guess, plants are really good for us. It's great for lowering your blood pressure, preventing cancer, and there's a lot of these consistencies throughout all of these health benefits. It's cool.
And this entire thing is dairy free, gluten free. It's so healthy for you, and to top it all off, it's delicious.
Oh my gosh. When do you eat it, Amanda? Do you eat it around like nighttime for your like nightly snack or something?
Yes, I like to have it like after dinner for when you have that sweet tooth. It's almost like you're cheating, but you're really not because it's so good.
I love it. I love it. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing this with us.
And you can like keep this and put some in the you can put it in the freezer or just put it in the fridge and save some for later. I like to make like little balls out of it. Make little balls, put it in the freezer.
Speaking of balls, Nikki, aren't you making balls?
Speaking of balls, I am making balls. I'm actually making, they're more like muffins. I call them muffins. They kind of taste cake-like, muffin-like.
You bake them?
I did bake them. I'm actually whipping up more cookie dough because my husband stole mine and it was delicious. I got the first bite and it was really, really good. But I have my kids are all hiding upstairs. So if I don't make more, they're going to be upset. Yeah, it was delicious. I've never tried this. I've always seen this recipe. Never have I ever tried it. I wonder if you could do it with the chocolate as well, the chocolate complete.
I bet you could.
Have you tried that, Jessie?
I have not yet, no, but I love to put the chocolate complete in my cereal.
Like I'm thinking maybe like chocolate complete, same recipe, but maybe mint chocolate chips, like
Or
chocolate mint cookie dough.
I would say complete with the white morsels.
That'd be good. Yeah, this is heavenly. I have never seen this done. This is awesome.
And super easy. It like takes.
All right, we're making your balls now, right, Nikki?
Oh, I just took a bite. Yes, we're making my balls.
Okay, I'm ready.
I gotta chew it up. That is so good. Okay. Should I go ahead and jump in while you guys are doing that? Finish it up. So I don't really have a name for these. I guess I call them vanilla coconut muffins, cakes. I don't know. They're just little mini balls. So what you need is 2 scoops of the vanilla complete. So that's what I add first. And a scoop is about a big tablespoon. So if you don't have a bag scooper, if you have this from us, 1 pouch is 1 serving. So you need 2 servings of 2 pouches if you have this not in a big bag. Let me get my bowl. So I already have all of mine measured out. So 2 scoops of complete. That's what you start with. We're going to do all the dry ingredients first. And then this is coconut flour. So let me just be clear. You can use any type of flour you want, but coconut flour is for my husband who is allergic to almonds. You can use almond flour. You can use whole wheat flour. I love coconut flour. There's a lot of benefits to coconut flour. So that's why I'm using it. But you need a total of, let me see, ½ cup. So a ½ cup of coconut flour. Dump it in.
Want me to talk about the health benefits of the coconut flour?
Absolutely. If you have it all written down, absolutely.
So coconut flour, let's see, it's great for baking, great for helping you reach a healthy weight, great for your digestive system. Let's see what else. I think I downloaded.
It's gluten-free too. Gluten-free. While you're doing that, you're going to go ahead and add 1 teaspoon of baking powder. So coconut flour, it's actually really, really, really beneficial. It has all of the fatty acids that you need in it for your body. It can raise your HDL, which I don't know if you know what that is, but if you don't, that's all the good cholesterol in your blood. So that's one of the super amazing benefits of using coconut flour versus regular flour, which when that happens, that's what decreases your risk of heart disease. So after you add the baking powder, we do coconut sugar. So if you've never seen coconut sugar, you can get this anywhere. You can get this from Walmart. This is the type that I use. It is so healthy. So you need 4 I use big tablespoons, 4 tablespoons of coconut sugar. Dump it right in.
You want me to talk
Sort it
about
all.
health benefits?
Yep. Yeah. Tell us about the health benefits of the coconut sugar.
Yeah, you guys let me know when you're ready for me. Okay, so they contain over 16 amino acids in flour, also different vitamin B in there as well. It's a great source of iron, potassium, magnesium, zinc. It's low glycemic index food, which is what we're all about, right? It relieves the symptoms of diabetic neuropathy, treats anxiety and depression with bipolar disorders. It's also helpful for high blood pressure, and it is also very helpful for wounds and trauma and burns, interestingly enough.
I did not know that about coconut sugar, about the trauma and burns.
There.
I did know that coconut sugar was high in iron, but it's also high in zinc. So everyone who's worried about getting in their zinc, start using coconut sugar. Like, it's a simple fix. You don't need to like go buy all these crazy stuff. Like, you can incorporate everything you need in food. Like, no medications, don't go out and buy anything crazy. Just research it. So now this is where I add my vanilla. So we're going to do all the dry ingredients are added. You're going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. To be honest, I never measure out my vanilla. I use pure vanilla. You can use vanilla extract if that's all you have, but I just dump a little in. It ends up being probably a little over a teaspoon is what I dump in. It just depends on how much flavor you want. And then you're going to add your milk. This is 4 tablespoons. If you're using almond flour, I would use almond milk. If you're using coconut flour, I would use coconut milk. So I'm dumping in 4 tablespoons of coconut milk.
I have those too.
Coconut milk?
Yeah.
So tell us, do you have written down the amazing benefits of almond milk and coconut milk?
I have both. I do. I went
Perfect.
up for the almond milk one with Amanda, so I'll just do coconut milk for you.
Okay.
So it's antibacterial, antiviral, antifungal, aids in weight loss, rich in antioxidants, as we know with all plants, boosts immunity, helps with eczema, and something I can't read. Excellent for your bones, skin, hair, anti-aging, it relaxes your muscles, helps to prevent anemia, anti-inflammatory, which we love, because we know that's the cause of any disease, right? It's inflammation. And it also helps control your cholesterol levels. So it's healthy for your heart. Yay.
Yay. So now you're going to add 2 eggs.
Oh, and I should say, so in the place of egg, you guys, you can always do a plant alternative, which is flaxseed. And I have that recipe too. I'll post all of this in the group too, so you guys can see all of the benefits that I'm probably jumbled up and reading them too fast. But to make a flax egg, you would take 1 tablespoon of flax meal and 3 tablespoons of water, and you would just let that sit for like 5-10 minutes to let it thicken, and it actually replaces the egg for your meals. So
okay, so this is going to be super, super thick when you stir it. And if it's too thick, it's definitely not going to be like liquidy like a batter. It's going to be super, super thick. So when you pick it up, you're going to have to actually like squeeze it and form the ball. But if you have a lot of powder at the bottom, all you have to do is add a teeny tiny splash of milk to it and keep stirring. But it needs to be thick, not batter like. When you tip the pan over, it shouldn't pour. It should just form up a ball instantly. Kind of like dough. Like when you're making like noodles or something, kind of like that dough, how it forms a really thick ball. And then once it starts to form the ball, that's when you're going to pick up little pieces. And you're going to be able to make about 6 large balls. So make sure you have, I'll show you what mine looks like. 1 ball should look like this. So it's pretty big. It's a pretty big ball.
big ball.
That's a big ball. So you're going to make 6 of them. And what I do, I went ahead and pre-made mine just so you know what they look like. So I'm going to set this to the side. I'll bake those again because my family loves these. I put them in a baking pan, my little cupcake muffin pan. All I did was I greased the bottom with a little bit of plant butter, which I use this. There's so many different kinds of plant butter. This is Country Crock. I usually use, there's coconut butter. If you go to the store, but I'm out. So I'm using this Country Crock plant butter. But all you do is I brush a little bit on a paper towel and just put a little bit down in the cup. And this is what they look like once you bake them. So what you do is you just drop your balls right into each little section, and you're gonna bake them at 355 for 15 minutes. They come out absolutely perfect in exactly 15 minutes. So that's what they look like. These are cooled down. I usually don't wait until they're cooled down to make the icing. Like I take them out, make the icing, and then I ice them right away, just so it kind of drizzles, and it's really good when they're warm. So now we're gonna make icing with our protein powder, which I had no idea you could do this until recently. And it is amazing. You can use chocolate, you can use vanilla. For this recipe, I used vanilla, but if you're a chocolate lover, you could totally use the chocolate complete. This is the most simplest, delicious icing I've ever had. And I will probably honestly use this for cookies. I will use this icing for so many things now that I've made it.
Cake? Have you done a cake yet? We should do
I
that.
have not. We should do a cake.
I mean, that's a lot of
my
work.
friend
I mean,
Kelsey-
if you can do it, that's cool.
Yeah, my friend Kelsey makes protein cakes. I'll have to ask her if she has a great recipe that I can share. She's an actual baker and she uses protein. She makes protein cakes often. So what you need, you can use 1 scoop, but I use 2 because I over icing my stuff because I'm a sweet eater. So you're just gonna put 2 scoops of complete right into, I just put it right into my little measuring cup. So you put 2 of them in there, and I use a fork. You can use any type of milk you want, almond milk, coconut milk. I stick coconut everything. So if I use almond flour, then I stick to almond everything. If I use coconut, I stick to coconut everything. So there's no real measurement for the milk. All you're doing is adding a tiny bit at a time, and you're just stirring it as you're pouring to the consistency. Try to start out with a little bit at a time because you don't want to make it too runny. Once it starts to form up like a little ball, just add a little bit more. I remember my grandmother used to do this with just powdered sugar. I used to love it. Like it's so bad. It's so bad for me, I know. But when I was a kid, I used to go to her house and she would do this exact same thing, but she would use powdered sugar and milk, and I would just eat the icing right out of the bowl. Always been a sweet eater. I love sweets. And I'm so happy for this complete because I would probably weigh 300 pounds without this stuff. I do. I'm the type of person who craves sweet stuff all the time. Are you guys, or is it just me?
No,
I can't even eat sweet stuff anymore. My taste buds have totally changed. Like the sweet stuff and the junk food that I used to eat and I used to be obsessed with, I can't eat it anymore. And I'm thankful for it. But every time I go to have a cheat meal, anytime I'm like doing a road trip, I always want the hot Cheetos or something, and I can't eat them. I can't do it anymore. It like
Hot Cheetos?
it tears.
Oh my
me up.
God.
yeah, I
That's
don't.
gross.
I know. And I guess that's why my body doesn't like it anymore. It's like, it's time, Jesse. It's time to grow up.
Yeah. So I'm going to show you the consistency. I was trying to find, I'm going to use this little clear spoon just so you can kind of see. So the consistency is kind of thick. See, it doesn't like completely run off, but it's spreadable. So once you get those, you just take, let me get my coconut flour really quick. So I'll hold it up in air so you can see. If I make a big mess. I put a lot on because I like sweet stuff. So I put a big old scoop on there. You can top it with whatever you want. I chose coconut flakes just because I love coconut and it goes really well with the coconut icing or the coconut ball with icing. So I just put a little bit on top, right? It's so good, you guys. It is delicious. It is so good.
All right, take a bite, Nikki.
I actually had 2 of these. I'm the worst. So I did my Journey to Health workout right before we went live. I was from working out and I ate the last 2 that I made last night. And
Thank you for sharing.
what's wrong with you? Yeah, so they're really, really, really good. That amount that we just made makes about 6. If you want to make more than 6, just double the recipe for a dozen. I tend to keep my stuff small because if I overmake stuff, I overeat stuff. So this this just making 6 is perfect for us, you know? Like with the protein balls that I make, I usually always give them away because I overeat them. If they're all in my house, I will eat them all. But I can't wait until we do protein balls coming up because those are delicious. And if you're a sweet eater, they are heavenly. So I can't wait until we go live and do some protein balls.
All right. I think we did it. That was awesome. Thank you, ladies, so much for sharing that with us. We really appreciate you. And thanks everybody for joining us, for watching on this Sunday afternoon. We appreciate you. And let us know how your desserts and your treats turn out. We want to see. So post your pictures in the group or, you know, in the comments below. We would love to see how everything turned out. And we will see you next Sunday. We are going to post what we're going to be cooking next week, probably either tonight or tomorrow. So that way you guys have a little bit of a heads up and know what to buy. But we will see you next Sunday. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.